Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's episode of Superstars of the Ring. It's me, Rich Kennedy, here, back with more CCW action. To start things off today, we caught up with Eric Moore, who's recently returned to CCW and has been having a lot of problems dealing with the dark, mysterious action of Manson Gray. Let's go ahead and see what Eric Moore has to say.
Ruler of the Ring Tournament. CCW fans, Eric Moore is officially in the tournament. And CCW wrestlers, I know I haven't wrestled a lot of you, so I hope you guys are prepared to get in the ring with the toughest SOB that you have ever faced. The best wrestler that CCW has ever produced. I hope you guys are ready for that because Eric Moore's ready. I can't wait, actually. I cannot wait. It's going to be exciting. We're going to deliver some great matches to the fans. And I might get so lucky that Manson Gray may be there. Manson Gray, please come to the tournament. Please show your face because you, sir, have a beating of a lifetime coming towards you. And it's going to be delivered from yours truly, Eric Moore. I'm sure you won't be there because you never show up when you say you're going to. You never show up when a challenge is issued to you. So I'm fully prepared for you not to be there. With that being the case, CCW fans, watch the webcast, watch Superstars of the Ring, you're going to love it. But, spoiler alert, Eric Moore is going to be the ruler of the ring. I'll see you all soon.
Always great to hear from a CCW veteran such as Eric Moore. Can't wait to see what the hell is going to happen between him and Manson Gray in a time like this. And folks, moving on, as promised from last week, we have our flashback match of the week. Match all the way from back in 2015. It's a title on the pole for the Alternative Championship. We have the High Flyer Skylark and the Christian Evans going at it for the Alternative Championship. Two great fan favorites here at CCW. Going to go ahead and cut right to the action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting match here at ccwrestling.biz. In just a few moments, I will be joined by my co-host, Craig Young, as we talk about some CCW alternative action. Right now, you have two fierce competitors in the ring, two that are very familiar with one another, the high-flying Skylark and the very versatile Christian Evans.
This is a match I've been waiting to see.
Hey, welcome to the show, Craig.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Wow, what a beautiful bridge by Skylark.
An outstanding bridge, and it just shows the athletic prowess of not just Skylark, but Christian Evans. He's able to maintain his composure in a very difficult move. Let's talk a little bit about the history of the Alternative Championship. As you know, a few months back, Christian Evans captured the gold in a very well-fought three-way dance with Skylark, and ever since then, he's been riding high. Now, Skylark issued a challenge that actually, I rescind that. I'm not certain if he issued the challenge, but it's been mandated that they compete in a best-of-3 series for the Alternative Championship.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, microphone issues out here tonight, guys. We're going to hear match one, and we wanted to talk about a history of this title. I was here when Skylark won it when it became a thing, when it was created here in Continental Championship.
That just proves that he was the longtime champion. Beautiful leg line by Christian Evans as Skylark is feeling the worst for it. Now,
the back of his head fell off that mat.
Skylark has got amazing resiliency to get up from that. But now, back to the history here. Whoever wins tonight will have a certain advantage going into match number 2. As like I said earlier, it is a best-of-3 series. The first person to capture 2 matches in the 3 series will become the CCW champion. Christian Evans already the CCW Alternative Champion, and Skylark the former champion. If it goes to that third match, it will take place on February the 7th at Stampede.
It's as much as I'm hoping it goes to 3 falls. To 3 matches.
You'd ride either way.
Just the talent these two have. It is always impressive to watch their matches. Wow, and Skylark with some amazing reversals. Watching these two, you're not going to see the same type of tactics you see from a lot of wrestlers. Wow, Skylark tie up there.
And a beautiful move off the top rope from Skylark.
Flip into an arm drag, and Evans is down. Skylark needs to get on him. It's the champion's prerogative. He's the one who's done here. He has to win this to keep his advantage.
He absolutely does. You're right, Craig. But keep in mind that if for whatever reason it does go to a third match, it will fall under strict alternative championship rules, which means it's going to be an unconventional match. Anything goes. Could be a ladder. It could be a belt on a pole match. Anybody knows. There's no decision on that yet. But the overall compound of it is a best of three series.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, beautiful enziguri by Evans, and now Skylark is on
I
the
don't
outside.
I don't know how Skylark's still standing after that.
Suicide dive! And both men are down on the outside.
The referee going to check on both of the men. Craig, I got to be honest with you, I'm not sure what's going on, and
Wow.
I don't know how they're doing.
As I've said, there's no padding out here on these floors. This is cold linoleum. I mean, steel, wood. We're in a beautiful
Clay,
building.
maybe? I don't know.
Clay? I don't know what the buildings are made of. I'm a
Now we
wrestling announcer, not an architect.
Now we see Christian Evans getting back up to the ring apron.
Evans made it to his feet. I still haven't seen Skylark come up yet. Referee again being very liberal with this match. Nobody's not counting out both men.
I think Skylark may have been grounded, and Christian Evans could only be just a short 3 count away from taking the first fall in the series.
Wow, the crowd's trying to get Skylark back into this. Referees checked on him.
Once again,
Wow,
and Skylark with a
went crash and burn. I think Evans got the better shot of it.
No, Skylark actually got out of the way, and Christian Evans ended up going into that barricade. Now Skylark's got a second wind.
Skylark with a plancha to the outside.
A twisting plancha over the top ropes. And Craig, I don't know how much more these two gentlemen could take because they both keep taking it to the outside.
Wow.
And slowly but surely, they're getting up each time just a little bit longer.
I see the referee checking on both. Skylark back to his feet. I saw the referee have to move the barricades.
How does he do it?
The ring back in position.
Sky-
Evans looks like he might be worse for her. Look at his back.
Well, Skylark, knowing that the match has to end in the ring, is still a sportsman, if anything else. Brings Christian Evans back to the center square.
Wow. Evans,
Good
Evans is on
grief.
weak feet if he just took that drop kick straight to the face.
Skylark
And
calling
looks
for
like
West Coast. You know what that means.
Skylark's going to the top rope.
This is where he is most dangerous.
The high rent district of Continental Championship Wrestling, and Skylark with amazing balance.
I don't know how he does it every time.
Wow,
Good
what a
grief!
leg drop.
Flying leg drop from
At
Skylark.
least 10 feet in the air.
You know, in my 6 years in this company, I've known Skylark the entire time. I've never seen him do a flying leg drop so far in the sky. That was amazing. And
Wow.
Christian Evans able to kick out, though.
If he would have been able to, if Skylark had been able to roll over and pin him, he might have had Evans had just enough time to get a deep gasp, but Evans is in a bad way here.
He took a little bit of that hit on that leg drop as well, too.
Oh!
There was a clean kick by Evans.
Oh!
Beautiful knee lift by Evans.
$1 million
Now we got
by
a
Evans.
near fall in the ring, mate.
Only got a 2.
Only a 2 count.
Got a 2 out of it. Referee was right on it. Hey, Evans is going up to the high rent district.
These two are both high flyers, and it's amazing anytime that either one of them, if not both of them, are in the ring.
Well, just listen to the crowd. Crowd's 50-50. Who do they want to cheer for, and who do they want to win this? Evans with a crossbody from the top.
Crossbody in the middle of the ring. Skylark this time kicking out at 2.
Skylark just
absolutely
barely
amazing.
Out. Evans now wondering what he's got to do to put him away.
Get a 3 count.
Put a 3 count indeed.
That's really what it's going to come down to. If he wants to take this first fall, he has to put Skylark on the ground for a count of 3.
Wow,
Skylark ducking a couple of clotheslines.
Oh, Evans went for the unstoppable.
Tornado DDT by Skylark, and now both of these gentlemen on the ground. Skylark going for the pinfall, though.
Wow, he got him. It's not a title match. It's not a title match.
The winner of the first fall, Skylark!
Christian Evans gets the belt. He can come get it.
Belt.
As you folks can see, an amazing match with a wild finish. Christian Evans getting the win and taking home the Alternative Championship back in 2015. And moving on, folks, we caught up with another champion, actually, a current CCW heavyweight champion, the new breed, Landon Crews, to talk to him about what's been going on, what his ideas are for the future, and speaking on the Diamond Exchange and Daniel Anderson. Let's go ahead and cut to that.
It was announced last week, CCW is coming back to action. Now I know it's not what you fans really want, and that's live shows to get back started, continue going on a normal routine. But it's a step in the right direction during this pandemic. CCW's coming back, and we're going to the training center to see where it all happens, to see where CCW superstars are made. Now we're going to be having tapings over a period of time where you're going to get to see multiple matches, and CCW is going to continue, and we're going to pick up right where we just left off. Now Daniel Anderson, I know that's where you've been looking for. You've been looking for me. You were looking for this title. I want to let you know something, Daniel. I told you a few weeks ago that, you know what, during this time of quarantine and coronavirus, that it's not a vacation for myself. It wasn't a vacation. I've been putting in the work, waiting for this day, waiting for the day to be announced where I can step back in that ring and put on a great show for the fans. Even if the fans aren't there, it's going to be a great show that they're going to be able to see on our website. So Daniel, I want to let you know something. You're probably wondering when you can get that title shot. I'm going to be there at the tapings. I expect to see you there. And I know you're probably going to bring your buddies, Brian Blitz, Cecil Andrews, Shooter McGee, Gino, Diamond Dave. Bring them all. Bring everybody you got, because I'm coming full steam ahead. I have put in the work to make sure that when I step back in that ring in front of the cameras, I'm walking in CCW World Champion. And Danny, you can believe this, that I'm walking out of the tapings still CCW World Champion.
Always great to hear from the new breed, our current CCW heavyweight champion, you know, taking that title home after that legendary night down in Lithia, Florida against Daniel Anderson. Can't wait to see what the next step is between these guys, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting and it's going to be explosive. Now, as we did last week, folks, we're going to go ahead and cut to our backstage correspondent, Devane Dawson, who has some big news about the future of CCW competition. Let's go ahead and cut to him.
What's going on, CCW fans? It's your backstage correspondent, Devane Dawson. I'm back. I have a great announcement for you. This month, the 24th, we are kicking off a brand new, up-to-date tournament called Ruler of the Ring. Now, I know we've had a lot of blast from the past activity from the last 30 years of CCW's tenure, but it's time to get back to it. Now, the rules of this tournament are simple. It is a bracket-style classic tournament, which the brackets will be presented to you next week. The winner of this tournament not only will have the match of his choice, but he'll have the opponent of his choice, the location of his choice, and the time of his choice. And this is an open contract that is good for 1 calendar year to date at the end of the tournament. I'm excited to see how it could pan out. It starts on the 24th. Week by week, we'll be getting closer and closer to that victor. I can't wait to see you ringside. Tune in.